All right. Looks like we're running live, guys. I'm trying to figure out if you can hear us. These live streams are kind of hard to deal with because I'm not used to them. This is Doug Garrett. You might have seen him on some of the videos. It's raining a little bit. If you can hear us, leave us a comment. Tiffany's inside. We're going to go inside and watch Tiffany. I'm going to see if I can turn this around. Okay, there we go. Now I can see Doug. All right, look here, guys. Check this out. Tell us about making these today. You got them over there on the smoker all day, I guess.
We've had 8 Boston butts going since about 7:30 this morning. Got a slow cook going on them. Usual hickory, no. Gonna get everything set up for tomorrow for the car show. Hopefully this rain, this is according to the weatherman, we're gonna get this shower today, and then our next shower is not till like 4:30, 5 o'clock tomorrow. So hopefully the weather's gonna hold off good for the car show tomorrow. We're gonna have plenty of good food. We're gonna have pulled pork, of course, always having the fried bologna sandwiches and hamburgers inside. So everybody needs to come out and give them a bite.
That's right. That's right here in Rugby. But it's a Robin's address. But just Google R.M. Brooks's general store. You're going to find it if you've never been here. But we're going to be going inside and talking to Tiffany in a few minutes. She's getting some hamburgers ready. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm trying to talk loud, but it's a little hard. You don't know on these live streams. Why don't you take us over here? It's raining a little bit. Take us over here and show you what's going on. Show us the smoker, Doug.
So this smoker is kind of morphed out of a water heater that we had that tore down, and my brother and my son helped weld up and everything. We still got 6 Boston butts on here going on, getting a good little char on the outside there for some flavor. Like I said, we've been at it since about 7:30 this morning, so we should have plenty of food. Come on out.
So
we're gonna have outside. We'll have a band on the stage. Come and play. They'll start at. Pretty sure they start at 12 o'clock. Play till 2 o'clock. Cars will be in the field, out on the pavement here. Got plenty of seating. So and tons of food. So come out and have a great time with us.
let's go and see if there's Tiffany. Let's go see what she's doing.
So there's someone on here from Taiwan.
Taiwan?
Pretty cool. So anyway, everybody's cool whoever's on here. So
We gotta get the taste test out because she's a pro on all this tasting food and what have you.
I don't know about that, but it's good.
There you go.
We didn't get any of that for supper. We got ribs for supper.
So what's going on inside tonight? What are you working on?
I got food in my mouth. So let's go inside. Did you show off the addition?
Well, no, you show us. Go ahead.
Okay. So we extended the porch and we put a roof on right here. So tomorrow when Hollerback is here, hopefully they're going to be super excited and be like, oh my gosh, we have so much more room. So we'll put the picnic tables down there. We've had swings made that we're going to put in the campground, but for tomorrow, that way everybody can come out and enjoy and sit and listen to the music. And so we got our little lights, and so it's looking cool. Okay, so I've got Kelly in here buttering buns because today was a little hectic, and so we are wrapping up stuff tonight. The final, do we have everything prepped? And so that's what Kelly's working on.
And tell them who Kelly is.
Kelly is my daughter. She's met you. Everybody's met. Say hi, Kelly.
Hi, everybody.
There might be people watching that's not met her before in the videos.
This is Kelly, my daughter.
Excuse me.
And my grandsons are running around here too.
Right here.
This is Cooper. And so they're spending the night tonight. And then over here, I have just started getting stuff ready. So it'll be like tomorrow morning. Oh, you want to say? That's Odie or Clayton. Can you say hi again? Say hi. So anyway, we're getting everything organized right here. Of course, the boys have their airplanes, but anyway, that way everything's ready to go out tomorrow. I still have some prizes to get away. And then I am fixing to pad out probably 150 hamburgers. So we did not get the hamburger thawed out, and so I'll be fixing to pad them out in here in a few minutes. So tonight we're just doing final things, organizing now that the store is shut down. So we're super excited. We'd love for anybody that is local to come out and join us tomorrow. And it is not going to rain. We've been praying, so this rain is going to head out, and then tomorrow it's going to be a great day. So the store will be open regardless. So if anybody wants to drive out in their regular vehicle, you're more than welcome to. We'd love to have you. So, oh, I forgot to say too, tomorrow, when I do my cruise-ins, my menu is a little bit improvised. So I don't know what Doug said out there, but he's doing a pulled pork, and we'll have potato salad and pies and brownies and chips and everything out there. And then in here we'll be doing cheeseburgers, hamburgers, our fried bologna sandwiches. But so our menu is just, and the girls will be making shakes and cold drinks and of course pies, brownies. But our menu is just a little bit improvised because it can be a little crazy, and that way hopefully we can get everything out in a timely fashion, and everybody will enjoy it. So, and for those of you who don't know, Hollerback is playing tomorrow. It's the band that's been playing with me for several years now, probably 4 years, maybe more. They play at both my cruise-ins during May and September. And so we're excited about coming out. We went and listened to the other night. I've missed hearing them. It's been since last September since I've heard them. So if you haven't heard them, they're a great band to come listen to. Yeah, come on.
Are you using my name in vain here, so you don't know what I'm doing out there?
No. I just said that I didn't
The
say.
menu is potato salad,
Yes.
pulled pork,
Mm-hmm.
cold drink, or bag of chips.
Yes.
So,
He knows what he's doing out there. He might be pretty good at this. So.
learn from the pros.
Yeah. What else do you think? What else do you want to know about? What have we been doing? So, wow, there's a lot.
So
of
I got a question. Do y'all sell strawberry moon pies?
I do not have strawberry. I've never heard of strawberry moon pies. I have chocolate, banana, vanilla. Sometimes there's a banana, but I've never seen the strawberry. I need to look into that. I actually need to get some more moon pies. But anyway, let's see. That was a question?
Well, yeah, somebody asked if you had strawberry. I've never heard of strawberry moon pie,
I've never heard of
so
strawberries either.
strawberry moon pie, so
I will say this, Mimi has been experimenting, so she has been making a strawberry cream cheese pie, and it's really, really good.
where are those pies at tonight?
Okay, come
Let's go
on.
look at those
Okay.
pies, because I was here yesterday.
Katie Cohen.
I was here yesterday filming, and she had fried 170 and made 400 up.
Yes. So these are not all the pies, but this is what I've got out. I've got to set up another table here in a few minutes. Looks like she's got apricot, cherry, Bavarian cream, peach, strawberry, raspberry, chocolate, apple. She's done with strawberry cream here. So Mimi worked hard to get me set up. She is off for a little bit. And so she's done an amazing job at helping me get the pies ready and different things prepped. So while she is off, I will maybe not go totally insane. Let's see, what else? Let's go, well, I don't know.
Now show them the post office. Some people might not have seen the post office
Okay,
before.
okay.
Tell them about how your grandmother run the post
So
office.
my grandmother run this post office for almost 40 years. Her name was Berta Brooks. And there was many of these kind of rural stations. You want to get in there?
Okay, sure. You'll need to stand close because we don't have microphones on tonight.
So there was many rural stations like this, and this is exactly how they looked. They were not clean, not necessarily organized, because they would come over here and they would do a piece of mail, and then they'd go back over and make a sandwich, and then they'd come back over, and so that's kind of how it was. That was what I was told, to leave it that way. So this is the original boxes in the front. And this right here is my grandmother, Berta.
And this is something that's probably been hanging here since 1926.
Yes.
Golf. It was, I guess, your great grandfather, right?
Yes. So they opened up the store. We're not exactly sure, but it was in the early 20s. And then we have this that says 1926 that they put gas in here. And this little sign right here is 1929, and this is from Gulf.
Those
So-
have probably been hanging there since 1926.
Yeah, they've been hanging here a while. So anyway,
So the store's really in original shape. I mean, you've left it like it was. Some people try to come in and fix things too much and take the character out of stuff. And I really like how it's still, when you come in here, you feel like you're stepping back in time.
and the floors creak. And so the coolers are stocked for tomorrow. This cooler right here is original to the store. It sat back in there for a long time, and the only thing that was wrong with it was I needed a fan to put in there. And then a lady that I met from Knoxville, her and her husband came in here, and she blessed me, allowed me to purchase this from her, and it was given to her by the brother, and it was perfect timing because I had wanted, my business had picked up, and so I wanted, that has all canned Coke, so we've got it stocked for tomorrow. So, yeah. So we're excited. Like I said, we're excited about tomorrow. And we'll be doing this again in September, the first Saturday in September. We always do it the first Saturday of May and the first Saturday of September. We also have, going on this year, we have every Saturday up until October, we have either music or an event. After this, the next event will be, I have a motorcycle Saturday, sorry about that. First Saturday hired. The first Saturday of every month up until October, we have something going on. So the next event is June the 1st, and it's actually a bike, motorcycle. So it's just kind of like, come, bring your motorcycles. It's all day. The first 100 bikes, I've got a sticker that's made. There is a bike ride that's going on. Miranda Young, who has Scott County Jail, the museum up there, she is actually having a bike event. And then we're just going to love on the bikers all day. So come out and join us. We'll be giving some prizes away, and Hollerback will be playing then too. So.
Well, if you want to get started on your meat, you can go ahead and get working on that. And yeah, and then I know you got a lot to do, and we don't want to slow you down on your night because
Yes.
let you get to working, and we'll film a little bit of that.
Here's them.
You taking care of your brother? You babysitting? Ronnie, you staying busy?
Oh yeah, they keep me pretty motivated around here, you know. Enjoying myself, helping prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah. So how long have you been here now?
What would you say, Tiff?
Almost a year.
What,
Since
Maybe just
Since
a little
August?
under a year.
since August? So you wasn't here at the spring car show, but the fall car show probably. Yeah. Okay. And I've been seeing you around for a while, so tell them a little bit about. They'll see that on the video clip that I filmed with you yesterday on the regular video that I'll be posting here before too long.
Yeah.
But we talked a little bit about how you come here and started with just camping. Did you have friends here or something? How did you end up here at R.M. Brooks's?
well, in a nutshell, man, the Lord brought me here. I had friends that was here at the time, and I just come over. I was supposed to visit for a week, and I was gonna head down there, and I wound up going to church with them the second day. I got here on Saturday. I went to church the next morning. I went to church the following Sunday. Wound up having a fried bologna sandwich and just never left. Yep, and it's been an awesome adventure. It really has. I met a lot of great people here, a lot of locals. Still continue to go to the same church, and it's been an amazing growth of my life. Something I never thought before, or wouldn't have expected back then.
It's kind of Tiffany and the gang just kind of accepted you in and adopted you, I guess, huh?
Oh yeah, full on. They took the paperwork and ran with it. Told the judge they was going to keep me and never let me go.
That's a good way.
He thinks highly of himself, don't he?
Sometimes
I'm
he's a good worker.
He got some bad advice yesterday when we was here. You wasn't here.
No.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh well. So I'm gonna say it, but it was a young lady, that young Brittany girl that comes in and orders food for her family sometimes.
Yes.
She's the young one, 18, 19 maybe.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, whatever happened to the day when the men used to tell the women what to do? And I'm like, that's a great idea. So I walked around here roostering, barking orders, and I made my way around here to Mimi, and it fizzled out real quick. Yeah.
That's really good.
You went to taking the garbage back out, didn't you?
That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yep, you know, I can only ask Mimi to do so much. I don't dare tell her. But no, it's been real fun, man. I had a blast with that yesterday. And I do, man. I enjoy being around here. I really do.
Let's go see what.
Alone.
Let's talk to Kelly here in a minute and see what she's got to say. She's been busy. How many buns have you buttered so far?
I've already done 48, and this is another 48, so almost 100 buns I've done tonight.
So y'all butter them so that when you put them on the grill, they'll be ready to.
Yes,
So you grill the buns on your burgers.
that's one thing Mom does, and it really makes a difference on how good the sandwiches and the burgers taste. We make sure that everything is good quality, very good quality. Not everywhere you go do they toast the buns for your burger, but they do here, even at the cruise.
So tell them a little bit about growing up around the store. You know, you've been around here your whole life, I guess, haven't you?
Yeah, from before I can remember, they say I toddled in here, and I try to get in the candy case, but my mom worked in here with my grandpa, and then eventually just my grandpa was in here, and I would walk from my grandma's, Greg Gables, to the store, and Grandpa would make me sandwiches. I'd get a glass bottle top, and I'd sit with him on the porch, and we'd talk, and all the locals would come in, and that's a lot of my memories. Was with my grandpa and having to go outside and use the outhouse. Still didn't have a bathroom when I was little, so I hated going out there in that outhouse. I was always afraid of spiders, but I had to go out there even in the wintertime to use the bathroom. And that was in the 21st century. I was still using that house here.
Well, they do have an indoor restroom now. So.
They do, so my kids don't know what that's like. My kids get to use the indoor bathroom here at the store.
If you guys are watching and y'all used the outhouse growing up, leave us a comment and let us know what state you was from. Don't see that much anymore. I don't know if there's any outhouses actually still being used anywhere, but possibly could be.
The outhouse is still out there, but not for use.
It's for storage, sir.
It's for storage now. But I would have to go out there as a little girl.
Let's go over here and see what your mom's doing.
So I'm gonna start patting out this hamburger, and that way it is ready for tomorrow. And when I have my cruisins, I pat it out, and then I put seasoning on it, and that way when we go to put it on the grill, it's already ready. So
You don't use those frozen burgers, huh?
no.
Have you ever done that? Ever used the frozen ones?
In the very beginning, I tested several different ways, and the local guys would come in, and I'd ask them what they liked the best, and this is what we ended up with. So I use a ground chuck, and I get it from a company out of Knoxville, and Homestead, and if I have to use like a ground beef more, that's not a ground chuck, your hamburgers just like shrivel up. So I like using the ground chuck. And that's what we're known for, is just fresh hamburgers and patting them out, and the seasoning that we put on them. And like Kelly said, grilling the buns. That was one thing that I insisted on happening tomorrow outside with the pulled pork, is that we make sure that the buns are grilled. I think that makes a big difference, and people like that. So that's what we're going to do.
So I noticed when I was here yesterday, and every time I'm here, but it seems like you've made a lot of friends from around the United States and even around the world from the YouTube videos.
Yeah, so it's been good. I've had people from all over. I actually was going to do a little shout out. He may not be watching tonight, but maybe we'll get it on there. I had a little man that drove up, and he was from Oklahoma, and sweet little old man. And he told me a story that he had drove somewhere up north. I can't remember exactly where it was, to buy his. He was putting a headstone on the grave of his brother. I think it was his infant brother. And I felt really bad because it was crazy busy that day, and I got to sit and talk to him, but then I tried to catch him in the parking lot running off. So I can't remember his name, but anyway, I want to give you a shout out if you're watching that, and I hated that I didn't get to say goodbye. But we've met tons of people. We actually had people this week from Germany. a family that was traveling in Tennessee. They were actually going to Nashville. They were going to go to Memphis. So that was really neat. I've had people from everywhere. So it's been a delight, and I'm really grateful and humbled that people want to actually come here and eat our food and visit and get to meet me. And so it's like the world is coming and everybody is becoming family to us. So love it.
So I remember that when we first did the first video over 3 years ago, and you did a walkthrough and you showed the store and the history, and all those videos are still on there. I think we've got 25, 28, 30 videos. I don't know. So they're in a playlist on YouTube. If they go in there and click that, they can go all the way back to the first video.
Really?
And watch all of them all the way up to the last one we posted about a month ago or so. But I remember when I came back, I called you and I said, how about us do some more videos, because I realized that, people love the country store. They loved you and they wanted to see more. And it's just hard to find other places like this, I do find some, but gosh, I have to drive, to North Carolina, different places to really find a true original store like this. But I remember when I came back and I was filming the second time, there were people in here from the first video, and that was the first time I thought,
Oh, wow.
I'm like, wow, there's people actually showing up, when I come back from the second video. But that was like 6 months later, and then now every time you come in, there's people, just seems like out of all the videos that I make, this is the hub of where they come to, because we've been doing it for 3 years, and we've made so many videos, and so many people feel like you're all a family almost because they watch so much. They know what's going on, and it's kind of went progress through quite a bit over the 3 years now,
Yes.
and
Yes. And I think when people come, they're like, and I hope that everyone when they come feels welcome. I mean, I had one time I had somebody that maybe wasn't as talkative that day, but it is what you see. You see what you get. So my crazy hair and I'm usually running around here like a chicken with my head cut off, and I'm kind of telling everybody. But I mean, we are genuinely like what you see is what you get. Like we're as nice on camera as off camera, and real. And so anyway, we want people to come in and feel at home. And I gotta tell it. I told that story already, but anyway, I'm not gonna tell it again about catching my hair on fire. But anyway.
well, some people probably missed that one. Show us about that again.
So I was. Did you hear about that story, Kelly? No. It was so funny. So Katie and Ronnie were here one day, and I said we need to clean behind the stove. So we were kind of slow, so I put a towel down. So I got down here like this, and my hair was up like this. And so they were talking and carrying on, and I got down there. Well, the grill was going, it was low. And I was down there, and I come back up, and I got me some more, and I went back down, and they were here talking, and I come back out, and Ronnie was like, and he went to dive for me. He was like, your hair's on fire, and like my hair was on fire. And just and is that kind of how it went?
Yeah.
And he was gonna like jump on me and pat it out.
Oh, I was so gonna use it for an opportunity to give a little, but I missed it because she put it out first.
Oh, you just wanted to smack her in the head's what it was.
Nah, just a little attitude. I'm joking.
Some women, in their hair. So I was a little like, but anyway, it was good. It was fine. But anyway.
By the grace of God, she didn't lose a clump of hair. She didn't have a bald spot. It was just the fuzz frizzle. It reminded me of little cartoon fireball. They used to run around setting forest fires on fire. That's what it looked like. But it was all very gentle. It didn't do no damage.
Yeah, it didn't do no damage, but I won't be cleaning my grill anymore with it on and stick my head in it. But anyway, that's the last thing I know. It was pretty funny though. So anyway.
Tell them about your campground a little bit. I stay there every time I come, and people that want to travel, you can tent camp, you can.
So the campground is not very big. I have 10 sites. Actually 6 are, I have one of my campers in it. I have a camper in one site.
That you rent out.
But I rent that out. And
2 people that want to come, they can stay there.
People want to come through Airbnb, and there's 6 30-amp sites, and then there's 3 50-amp sites. They're full hookup. I have a bathhouse that's a heated bathhouse, so I stay open during the winter. I have a tree house that's primitive. It's actually pretty cool. So I did that for my mom, kind of as a tribute, because when we tore the house down out there. I saved all the wood, and so, you know, for my mom it was hard. It was a house that she was raised in. So I made this tree house, and it's called A Little Closer to Heaven. It's primitive, but it has a queen bed, and everybody that stays there, I think, really enjoys it. It has battery operated lights and battery operated fans. What else? It's just peaceful. I have had people say something about expanding, but honestly, I'm not really sure I want to, because there is a simplicity about being out there. You can see the stars, you know, it's simple and quiet. And so if you'd ever want to visit Rugby or the area here, we'd love to have you. We're right next to the Big South Fork. We're close to Frozen Head State Park. There's a lot of things to do within an hour, less than an hour. 40 minutes from here is Sergeant York's home place. Highland Manor Winery is the oldest winery in Tennessee. It's not too far from here. Of course, historic Rugby. You know, we're in Rugby here, and that's the English colony where Thomas Hughes founded it to create a utopia.
Yeah, this is I call the Upper Cumberland Plateau area of Tennessee. So there's actually, I've got a book I told you about and talked about a little bit, a travel guide, and there's going to be 10 places
We're going to do that season and season this one. Go ahead, I'm sorry. 10 places
that's in the this Upper Cumberland Plateau. Then that's mainly stores. That's not counting parks and stuff like that. But so yeah, you've got right here. If they come to visit you here, it's kind of a hub. They can go out to all these other places. You know, I think down to Wartburg, we got Tanner's Historic Cafe down there. There's the prison that they can do the historic prison tours they can go through. Then
County Jail has the tours too now.
yeah, Scott County Jail is.
Historic jail has the ghost tours or whatever.
I went and I have filmed that, and I think that video's on there. I made a video about the jail, and one of the things about the jail that was interesting was that there was no glass on the bars in the wintertime up until the 80s. There was no glass on and it's like just the cold air would come in on them, and I'm like,
Yes, you told about that. They do a great job there telling the history at the Scott County Jail. So anyway, Miranda Young and Chris Summer, and they do a great job. Let's see. Also, Muddy Pond.
Yeah, you got the Muddy Pond variety stores open year round. Now the sorghum mill's only open in the fall. But that's a Mennonite community, so there's several stores down there. And I've just recently done a video on the Country Porch. Is that it? Yes. Country Porch. That's a Mennonite-owned store, and really neat. That's about the only place to eat there in Muddy Pond area, but very neat business there. So there's several Mennonite places. So that's like 45 minutes from here. Yeah. And they can stay, if they want to stay here in this area, they can stay with your mom at the Gray Gables. They can stay out at the Jordan Motel, or they can stay here at the campground if they're campers. So the Jordan Motel is really cool because it's a 50s motel.
I just sent some people over there tonight, and actually I had another couple that was staying there because Gray Gables was booked up and Historic Rugby's booked up, and so I sent them to the Jordan, and there was, like I said, another couple in here. And they've remodeled that, so it's really good. What else?
Yeah, Historic Rugby, you mentioned that. They do have Airbnbs too. They've got 3 or 4 places that you can stay.
They have Ivy Cottage that you can book through Airbnb. There is some private homes through Airbnb, but also Historic Rugby itself has Newberry House, Percy Cottage, Pioneer Cottage, Oak Lodge. I think is I don't know if you can rent that through Historic Rugby or if you do that privately too. I think it does go through.
Now, do you know the lady that owns the schoolhouse that she turned into an Airbnb?
Oh, the one in Allard?
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
I talked to her at your mom. I talked to her at Gray Gables one night, and it's a schoolhouse, and I think they moved it there maybe, but they turned it into an Airbnb. You see that driving by, so I'm sure they can Google that and find it no problem.
Come back. I thought, well, I could still be talking, but I got to put these on there.
So there's a lot of places that if they want to come and and just stay in an Airbnb. There's plenty of Airbnbs all around.
There's a lot to do in this whole area in 3 different counties. You got Morgan, Scott, and Fentress all have so much to offer, and it's beautiful here.
Yes.
It's beautiful in East Tennessee.
And then 27 birds. Let's see what else.
What else to do?
No, well, I was trying to think. You've got 2 national parks in Morgan County, the Ovid and the Big South Fork.
Yeah.
Frozen Head, Piggott State Park is a great park.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
she said, it's got the night sky accreditation. So you could come just to this area and spend several days, especially
Yeah.
if you like nature. Um, um, I was trying to think also about the Piggott State.
Piggott State Park has trout fishing,
Yeah.
and they have beautiful trails.
Yes.
It's one of my most favorite parks
Yeah.
to visit here.
And Frozen Head has 2 waterfalls in it. So, like I said, that's Watford, and then the other direction, Pickett, is towards like Sergeant York. So, we live in a great area, and just peaceful and lots of nature and hiking and so.
I got some people making a comment because I'm filming vertical, and they're probably wondering why, because my videos are not that way. That's because that's the only way I could get it to go live. YouTube forced me to go vertical with the video tonight. Unfortunately, I don't like that, but
So it's live on YouTube.
it's you're live right now. We're not just.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Like,
Oh,
You thought I was just filming a regular video? Okay.
I told her.
Okay.
But it's live on YouTube.
It's on YouTube right now, yeah. And it's vertical, and I don't like vertical either. I know there's some comments about that. And there's probably a way that I could have switched it to horizontal, but I could not figure that out to get it started. So we're going to get ready to close it out here in a few minutes. We'll see if there's anybody that has any questions or comments. I'm trying to read a few of them here. Somebody says they love you, Tiffany.
Do what?
Somebody said to tell you that they love you.
Oh, I love you guys too. Like I said,
I wonder how many ounces these are.
I've never weighed my hamburgers. I just
Look at how big that is. That's a big burger.
I
You get a lot of.
Uncle Bobby bought me something one time, love his heart, and I feel it. So I feel like that's how we do it. So once I teach the girls like how it feels, the weight that I like, and that's kind of what I do. But anyway, I love you, all of you all out there. I really appreciate you. Like I said, I can't express the gratitude that I have. I had a couple come yesterday. I had to be somewhere, and they waited all day, and so I got the honor of praying with them, and then just talking to them and getting to know them. And they're from Knoxville, and so Jerry and Lisa, and it was their anniversary. So everybody that comes, like I said, I try my best. The girls do a wonderful job about. I love to be on the grill, and they do a wonderful job. They'll allow me to be out. So if you do come and I don't get to talk to you.
During the car show's a
very
crazy
best.
time.
Yeah, and during the car show, I told some people today I got to actually teach a man, and I can't think of his name, from Florida. His wife actually messaged me a while back about him learning to do Paido. So today he came and I taught him how to do Paido. And I said, tomorrow I won't be talking to anybody. Tomorrow I have to stay behind the grill. The only time I get to really go out is when I do the drawing and then get to do the giveaways and stuff like that. So anyway, but.
So one of the things we talked about when I talked to you about coming back and making videos again, I said we'll kind of show people behind the scenes of what it's like to run a restaurant. You know, you're basically a restaurant and you sell some items, but your main money comes from the sales of the food. But that's what we're kind of doing tonight. We're showing them behind the scenes after the doors closed. You're still got a lot of work going on, and you got to go later to Walmart too.
I do. So I have a few things to pick up, which is not anything unusual. And that is one of the things I think sometimes, I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but in my world, I don't have a delivery truck. I mean, I have delivery trucks. But for instance, like I got lettuce in today, but he wasn't going to have enough lettuce. So I had to run to Walmart last night. And I went ahead and picked up some rye, and then tonight I realized that there was a few more items. So I'm running back to Walmart, which is in Jamestown. So that's a good hour for me just to run that little trip. I might get by with the dollar store that's 12 miles from here. But there's a lot of behind the scenes, and then even like today, there's just a lot going on sometimes during the day. So that's why tonight is just kind of quiet. I remember the days when I would be here by myself, and so sometimes until midnight. I mean, the kids always have been great about coming, but sometimes it would just be me here. So I am very thankful that God has sent me the Katies and the Ronnies and the Lindsays and Laura's and the Kellys and the Mimis and everybody that's starting to pitch in, and the Doug. So, you know, so I'm grateful. I'm blessed.
But Doug seems like he likes to cook stuff, don't he?
Doug loves to cook.
He's a great cook.
Yes, he's a great cook. He loves to cook. He cooks fish phenomenal. But yeah, he likes to cook. He was so excited about doing this. This was his idea. Tomorrow, I've done it one other time where I've split the food up, but all the food came from in here. So tomorrow it's going to look different and it'll hopefully keep some traffic down inside because it can be lined up out the door. But this will be good. It'll be something different for us. We're excited to try it. It tasted really good. So, and it's going to be good tomorrow. What else can you think of? Let's see. I was trying to think.
There's a lot of questions coming in. A lot of them's
Yep.
hard for me to read. There's so many of them coming in, but there will be a video of tomorrow. I'll film that like I do my regular videos. We did a live video last year, I think, before one of the car shows. And we just sat at the table, but tonight I figured, well, you're so busy, we just figure we'd film you doing what you do. And usually I was here yesterday and filmed a little bit, so that'll be on the regular video in a few weeks when it comes out about the car show tomorrow. So you all had Andrew here, and Andrew was moving the swings that y'all got with this tractor, and
Yes.
I think.
So we have some things that we're doing, and we've not got around to them yet. So that is one of our projects for the campground, is to build like where there's a fire pit and the swings, and that way it can be out there for the campground. We have 2 other things we will accomplish this year. I don't know when, for the campground. So we're excited about that. Tomorrow, if I don't get out there with you, John, there's a mural and that I've had on the side of the store. Bob and Bonnie Dasher came here. They came here, he said 10 years ago. And those 2 people, let's see this.
Are we gonna do it?
Okay.
Just
Just do it and then we'll wipe that. So he actually painted a mural for me. And recently some boards needed to be fixed on it, and we were just doing some repairs. And so I asked Bob if he would come back. And so he did. And Bob and Bonnie were actually here. They were the couple that were with me when my Pastor Jason Kerr and Rochelle came over here with their children when I first started the store. And they were here and prayed over the store with me, just for the vision of what God wanted to have here. So he came back, did a mural, and we changed it up. And so actually Austin's papa recently has passed away, and he's actually got a truck, his papa's truck that he's rebuilding, or a truck like it. Is it his actual truck?
No, it's the actual.
It's actual truck. So Bob so graciously put that truck and my 3 boys, the 3 grandbaby boys, in there with Kelly. And then the other kids that are in the mural are my other grandchildren. That is Mitch's children. And then my mom, if anybody comes here, so if I don't get out there tomorrow, John, there's a picture that has a horse and a little boy riding the horse, and then a little girl on a bicycle. And that was a picture that was taken of my mom. And she actually had the picture painted, and it's at her house. And so she recently said, well, that would be something good. So in tribute to my mom and my uncle, I had Bob paint that on there. And then when you come here, and you'll see this tomorrow, this was actually Doug's idea. If you ever come to Tennessee and go to Nashville, there's these angel wings that you can go, and it's in, I'm not going to say this right, but the Gulch in Nashville. Maybe I did say it right. And so you can get your picture made. So Doug had this idea of putting angel wings. And as Bob began to just draw, he did, I have the original, angel wings, butterflies, and angel wings as just kind of like, would this be what we want? And I immediately, the butterflies, represent new beginnings. And so there is these beautiful butterflies that are painted on the side of the store. So whoever comes here, Doug has built these little platforms, and and we've got a big butterfly and a little butterfly, and you can come have your picture made. And Bob is coming back, and we are not for sure what the scripture will be yet, but there'll be a scripture, some writing on the wall. So we're super excited. And so if you take a picture, that gives you a big explanation of what it is if I'm not out there. But I love,
You'll get out there. We'll get you out there because you've got to tell all that and show it. It's beautiful mural out on the side. I've got some people that's clicked in and they are asking, they're wanting to know the name of the store, so they've probably not watched any of the videos. So tell them the name of the store.
So we have, it's R.M. Brooks's store.
And you have a Facebook page. Tell them how to find you on Facebook. It's REM, but the RM's together, I think. You got to, there's no space between the R and M because there's another Facebook page, an older one for some reason maybe, that says RM Brooks. But the one you currently use, you put the R and the M together, space then Brooks, and they can find you on Facebook.
Yes.
And also you're on the, you got a website.
Yes.
But the Facebook's where you put most stuff. I've noticed you started putting a few videos on there now.
Well, I don't even know. To be honest with you, I have this wonderful that does all my stuff, and she reminds, she's just great. So
I saw some clips of just here in the store and different things.
She's good. She's good
Yeah.
about doing that. But I was trying to think. Oh, we put something out about the Rumble recently. But anyway, that's R.M. Brooks' store in Rugby, Tennessee, RUGBY. And yeah, and we're the only R.M. Brooks' store in Rugby.
And right, and just if they Google R.M. Brooks, it's going to come up. And this is the Appalachian Channel. That I do different stores, but we've been here more than anywhere. I've been doing here 3 years. So if you've not hit subscribe on the up there for the Appalachian Channel, hit subscribe, and then you'll be notified when the new videos come out. And the video that I'll film tomorrow got a little bit of footage yesterday that'll be on there. That way you'll be notified about it. And there's 25, 30 videos already of R.M. Brooks, all from the past 3 years. So they can sit and watch from the very beginning. They can sit and watch for days, actually.
Yeah. I have, and that's been something that's been eye-opening for me, is there are so many people out there that are no longer watching regular TV and they're watching YouTube. And that's all they have, and that's all they watch. And so, yeah, they just come in and watch.
And, they're watching it on their TV, too.
Yeah.
Now, this video tonight is not good for TV because it's vertical, and I told them I hate that it forced me to go vertical. I probably could have got around it, but I'm not real good on, this is the second live stream I've done in a couple years now, so I'm not real good. But you can watch it on your TV. A lot of people don't realize it. If you got a smart TV and it has a YouTube app on it, click on that app and just search the Appalachian Channel. And actually, YouTube tells me 62% of people watch it on their TV.
Wow.
And now, so you can sit and just watch it like regular TV. Leave us a comment. Let us know how you watch. You watch on your phone, your TV, laptop, computer. Give us an idea how you watch it. But it's really cool to sit and watch it on your TV.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that changed when we started out on Facebook. Videos on Facebook, and they were a lot shorter because 95% of everybody is going to watch Facebook on their phone or their laptop or something. But as we got on YouTube, we was able to do longer form videos,
Right.
do 45-minute to hour videos. So.
Well, do you have any other questions?
Well, there's a bunch of them come in here, but a lot of them saying hello. Here's somebody says they watch it on their TV and iPad. So not really. I mean, I'm trying to read them, but they're coming so fast, and I'm not for sure. Last time I did a live video, it didn't save the comments, so it's going to be. I'm hoping I can figure out how to save the comments this time. So if their comments are not there, I didn't delete them. I love for the comments to be there so I can read them. Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yeah, I come in the room and it just shocks the building.
That's the stuff we have to deal with around here. That is so funny. I'm trying to think what else to tell everybody. I don't know. The girls have the place. Laura has the place looking beautiful. There's flowers. I mean, it's so delightful to have these people that are, like I said, making things just look beautiful. So we've got some ferns, which, anyway, so we've got all different kinds of things.
Let's go out there and see what Doug's doing. Let's see if he's still out there, and we'll get ready to close out. We'll get Doug in here to close out with us. And
And Kelly might.
we're coming out. We're going to see what you're into.
Let's see.
Video me.
Video you. You don't like to be on video, I didn't think.
Oh my goodness.
Well, now.
Are Yin's helping?
got some. I've acquired some help here, and I'm teaching them how to pull pork, not squeeze pork, pull pork.
Pull pork.
Now, what's the difference? Tell us, Doug. So
Pull
what?
pork is this what you're saying? You take the strings, and you get them, and you pull them apart.
Turn the volume. You know how to turn the volume down on that?
No.
Okay. Just shut the lid on it. There you go. Just shut it down. That'll work. We got some feedback on the computer over there.
I think we're on. This is our third Boston Butt in here now, and we've got 3 more to get done, and then we'll let it rest for the rest of the night. And it's on heat and juices and stuff. And
Now, do you put barbecue sauce on it tomorrow?
tomorrow we'll have barbecue sauce on the side. It is my favorite seasoning, and like I said, this is everybody has their own. And I hope he's listening because I know he watches this. It's Vano's
see that.
seasoning. Of course, the labels come off of
The
it,
labels come off.
but I prefer it. It's just got a good flavor to it, and everybody else seems to like it. And as it rests, it takes in more flavor. So, but yeah, we'll have. Looks like we're gonna have plenty. So we've got probably be another pan and a half of this size. So.
Well, Kelly, your kids here, they're always involved with things. They're going to have some good memories when they grow up, getting to help around the store. And
Yeah, they are.
Well, this one right here, I don't know about this one. He's eating as much as he's pulling. I don't know if he's gonna.
he's eating it as he's going.
It's just so good.
It's just so good.
But I enjoy the grandkids. They're great to be around and kind of, like you said, building memories here. I remember things like this with my family, and it's probably some of the best memories of my life. So we'll get some lessons here, get some cooking lessons. There you go. Pull it apart. There you go. Make small pieces out of it.
You're doing better than cooking.
What'd you say?
So you just leave the barbecue like it is and let them put their own sauce on it tomorrow.
We'll put a little light seasoning on that, let it set tonight, and then we'll probably put about, I don't know, a Tiffany load here on a bun, and that way they'll have their own.
Are you trying?
I got to compete with our hamburgers in there with this, so
That's true. Is
You
that
got
what we
competition this year.
there's 3 more.
Oh, you're
We're
gonna
just
be
getting-
doing this all night. So Jeffrey Kelly, I read you need prayers for your mom, so we'll be praying for your mom. So I just wanted to let you know that. And what else? I was trying to think if there's anybody. Yeah, we'll have to put Tiffany portions on there. We can't be skimpy.
Yeah, this like I said, it'll go a long ways.
Yeah, that has to be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're
You
excited.
bet it's gonna be good.
Oh, hey, are you gonna do that for everybody?
Sauce,
so
sauce what makes it good.
Ronnie taught Clayton how to let's hear you do that. Do that. Do the rooster.
He's not shy, is he?
All right, guys, let's give it a dose. Give me a minute. Give me a dose.
I gotta say, Clayton's like me on that one. You can't just do it on spur, or it can't be just spur of the moment or on cue. You gotta
Right, there we go.
spontaneous.
Mix it up.
You got to prepare for it.
Don't take it out.
Be unprepared.
Unprepared.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
she put him on the spot, and he's like,
Yeah, that's
Say
true.
what? That's
Oh, yeah. Well, we could just say we're not doing the video, and then he could do it. Can you do the rooster?
No.
"Oh, come on,
Gotta have it.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that good?
That's so good. Moist.
He might. People
Hey,
might be
it's
like,
mine,
we're gonna
dude.
eat the hamburgers. We're gonna eat the pork.
All right, guys.
Well, we'll get ready to say bye to everybody. We've been on here for about 49 minutes so far. We got 350 some people watching right now, and appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight to see behind the scenes after it closes all the work that goes on.
Yes. Well, we'll be here a little bit. I need to put his name on that board. Jeffrey Kelly. Remember that name?
Gonna pray for him.
I'm gonna pray for his
Yeah.
mom. And I think it said you weren't feeling good. You come in here a couple weeks ago and didn't feel good. So we hope you get to come here. But we will definitely be praying for you.
All right. Well, if you'll stand by her there a minute, we'll say bye to everybody. You got.
Everybody come around here. Hey, Coop, where you at? Come on, Coop.
No, we ain't doing that just yet.
Come on.
He's ready to do another one, ain't he? Get over there with him, Kelly.
Well, we don't know where Austin's at.
He's somewhere with
Ronnie, get over there with him. Going over.
Ronnie, come on.
Come over here, bud.
This is the late night staff tonight working.
Yeah, we're the second shift. The third shift. shift.
shift, probably.
First, second, and third.
Well, fourth shift.
So we hope to see you guys tomorrow. We thank you for watching tonight, and yeah, we'll see you later.
So bye.
Bye.